Alright guys, welcome to the Raw Deal. This week we've got 3 stories we found across the world, across the globe for you. We've got robbers of a McDonald's in France, picked the wrong one at the wrong time. We've got thousands of sheep in the streets of Spain trying to help them fall asleep over there. And last but not least, we also have got a young teen that was tased by a cop into a coma. So make sure you keep watching this. First off, before we get started this week, I just want to take a couple seconds for some little honorable mentions. Rest in peace and take my hat off for a moment of silence to the great, the one and only humanitarian in the world, the heavyweight champion of the world, felt like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Mr. Muhammad Ali, passed away this week. Not only that, tragic news yesterday in the hockey world, Mr. Hockey himself, Gordie Howe, has passed away. So I just like to say, heaven's got a lot more better people up there right now. Alright guys, first up this week, we've got 2 idiot robbers in France that decide to try to rob a McDonald's. Seriously? How much fucking money do you think they got behind the counter at McDonald's? I know they make a lot of money, but hell. This way, you know what, Grimace was finally fed up with the hamburger trying to steal all the hamburgers, so he hired 2 guys. Unfortunately, these guys picked the wrong McDonald's in France because the GIGN, that is your National Grammaire Intervention Group, aka France's elite special force in anti-terrorism and hostage. So 11 of those guys were all chilling out eating their Big Macs in France, and these 2 decided to rob the place. Wrong place at the wrong time, guys. Sorry about that, but nothing's getting past these guys. This is their daily routines. They're dropping from choppers, jumping in buildings. They're like our Navy SEALs, elite special forces. Guess what? Both these guys got shot. All right, second story we got coming up today, guys. We've got sheep in the streets of Spain. I want to say it's Hussein, Spain. Guess what? Over 1,300 sheep ended up getting loose in the streets on their annual migration route that they normally take. These sheep decided to show their owner that, hey, I can do this all on my own. We don't need your help anymore. But could you imagine the traffic jam? 4:30 in the morning on a Tuesday coming into Wednesday. You know what? They had over 1,300 sheep walking through the streets of Spain. And they tried several times to round up these sheep. But once they got to about 100, most of the officers just fell asleep. So kind of hard, you know what I mean? I know that's a cheesy, bad joke, but I had to at least throw that in there because, hey, we've all tried counting sheep once or twice. But it's actually remarkable. You've got the whole entire streets of Spain covered up, police blocking the road, and there's nothing you can really do except for just let them go. I know this isn't one of those hard-hitting, but I just thought it was funny as hell to see 1,300 sheep roaming the streets of Spain. Try saying that 3 times fast. And last but not least, we've got another typical story in the news about police using excessive force. Right here is a car that was pulled over because the license plate and description of the car was associated with a stolen vehicle. Gentleman asked, we've got Officer Timothy, whatever his name is, super duper cop, thinks he's the man who now is becoming the girl in prison because he got sentenced to 4 years in jail after this video surfaced of a dash cam video. Not only did they tase this gentleman, but they tased this gentleman for 4 times the legal amount that they're told to tase people and trained to. Good thing you fell asleep during that class, eh, officer? And guess what? While they tased him, this gentleman had lack of oxygen to his brain for 6 to 8 minutes. So because of what? A wrong identity. And what did they find in his pocket? Oh, a gram of weed. Woo, baby. 2 whole joints. 1 if you really smoke a cannon. In his pocket. That is it. You're really doing a great job on crime, taking shit off the streets, right? So now because of 6 to 8 minutes of lack of oxygen to the head, this gentleman's going to be getting fucking coloring books for the rest of his life for Christmas all the time. He's now got permanent brain damage from being in a coma from this shock. As you just saw previously, his body is so lifeless that you can actually hear it thump and hit the ground when the officer drops him. And they continue to tase him. This is bullshit, man. Once again, this is one of those excessive uses of force. I'm sorry, but if you were bullied as a kid and you think you can't do anything about it and you want to become a cop when you get older, don't be a dick. Be at least a good cop. Uphold the law. It's a responsibility. It's a right to protect and serve for the people, to help us out. And you wonder why a lot of people don't like the cops? Here's one of the reasons. There's no reasons for that taser. It's a routine traffic stop, not a violent criminal. No guns were drawn, but, you know, fuck it, tase it. So, on a happy note to end this officer who thought he was King Dong, he got sentenced to 4 years in jail, so I'm pretty sure he'll be meeting some King Dong in the next 4 years. Alright guys, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to our page. Every 2 weeks, once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to move up to weekly videos. So if you're already subscribed, thank you, we appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, share this video, make sure you subscribe. Everyone who has subscribed or liked this, share it with your friends. We need to get as many subscribers as we can. share it, pass it on Facebook, social media. Follow us on everything. You'll be able to find us on all social media aspects. And once again, make sure you keep those cell phones rolling. Make sure you keep those news stories coming in, because if it wasn't for you putting this stuff out there, I wouldn't have anything to make fun of.